This video is best viewed on a stereoscopic 3D monitor or with YouTube's cardboard viewing option. For more 3D options, use the Flash Player by clicking the first link in the description. Fallout 4 and VorpX. Now, a few people have asked me recently to demonstrate my configuration procedure, at least to show how to set it up. And even though I've done this in the past, I could go ahead and link these people to the old video and just walk away. The procedure has changed somewhat. So for what I hope is the last time in this series for good, we are going to do a settings overhaul for Fallout 4 with VorpX. Now I'm gonna do this one with the voiceover format rather than doing the description of the process with my headset on, which by the way is not easy to do. I can't believe I've done it 3-4 times in the series so far. It's gonna go way better and way faster via a voiceover, so that's what I'm gonna do this time. Now here's some good news, and not just for you, but for me too, because this is going to make this whole thing much shorter than it used to be. Regardless of if you have an Oculus Rift or an HTC VIVE, this setup procedure will apply. It's pretty much uniform now, thanks to DirectVR, which I'll demonstrate later in the procedure. So here we go. Now every time I do one of these, I pretend as if we were going to install the game from scratch. We never played Fallout 4, we're a happy customer who's just purchased it, and we're in the process of installing it and we're running it for the first time. That's going to be the angle we're going to take here so that we can cover everything from A to Z. Now you've just installed Fallout 4, let's bring up the launcher and let's open the options. And in the basic options, there's not much to look at. You want to skip over aspect ratio and resolution. In anti-aliasing, you want, for a high-end GPU, you're going to want that option to off. So like for a 1080, a 1070, a 980 Ti, you're going to want to leave that off. But for something like a 970, I recommend using FXAA here. Anisotropic filtering, I have mine at 4 samples. You can go a little higher on this, it's not that much of a tax. I went for a balance that's barely noticeable between performance and what it looks like. Now we want to fine tune this, so we do open the advanced options. We don't use those detail presets. You click the advanced button and that brings up the advanced options. On the detail tab, if you have a lot of memory, and to be honest, even a 970 has a lot of memory, you can probably put texture quality on ultra. My shadow quality and distance is on medium here, but it's been manually modified. So I do recommend to everybody to put this on low. Reason being is that with VorpX, the dynamic shadows will not be functional. If you try to use them, they will be there, but they won't be right. So you want to turn them off. So best trade off some performance right here and put these on low. Decal quantity, I really couldn't care very much. Lighting quality will make a difference, but be careful, it is taxing. Same for God rays. Depth of field, I put on standard low. I recommend that to everyone. I'll show you a little trick later on. Ambient occlusion is a terrible idea in VR. Put that to off. And weapon debris, you can put that to whatever you want. As for the checkboxes in the bottom, these are very expensive effects. This probably will have the most impact to remove those. So all of those for me are off. And of course, motion blur is something you never want in VR to begin with. Now in the view distance tab, it's a bit abstract, right? They're sliders, you can do pretty much what you want with them. All I did is I put distant object detail at medium, object detail fade at medium, and then I went and modified a few I values. I'll talk very briefly about that later. As for the sliders, right now, keep in mind that I'm running this on a 1080, so all these settings work more or less well with a 1080. Some of them have been manually modified, but if you're on something like a 970, I would recommend that you start with most of those sliders, not completely to the left, but close to the left end of things. And for distant object detail and object detail fade, I would also recommend low, although mine have been manually modified, like I said. So that's it for the graphical configuration. I recommend to everyone who's doing this to be very conservative. Take a conservative approach and start with something that would be lower than what you'd want, and in the future, come back and repeat the entire process trying to increase your graphical fidelity. Now we are done with the options menu in the Fallout 4 launcher. Do not bring or use that options menu up anymore. The problem is now we're about to do a couple of other steps that are going to change a few things in the files, in the configuration files. And if you end up using the launcher options in the future, they may override the changes that we're going to make through the process. So try to keep that in mind. Do not use those options anymore unless you intend on repeating the entire process end to end. Before we get to the VorpX settings optimizer, there's a little extra annoying step that we have to worry about right now. That's possible that in some amount of time this will be resolved thanks to a VorpX update, but Fallout 4 have pushed an update that basically broke the way that VorpX's direct VR feature scans for the FOV. So you're probably, if you haven't done this procedure here, you're probably going to see your FOV scan fail. This is how to fix the problem. You go into your VorpX cloud profiles. You create an account there if you haven't already, and then you search for Fallout in the game titles, and a whole bunch are going to come up in the list. You pick the one that is entitled Fallout 4 with VorpX between brackets at the end. That's the one that VorpX have made. It's an updated profile that will resolve the FOV scan issue. Now there's an extra bullshit catch here, and it's kind of affecting me. Sometimes the cloud can go down and not be available, and that's the case for me right now, and I have not done that update yet. So you'll not only get to see what happens if you have not done the profile replacement, but I'll also be able to show you a few fallback tricks in case aspects of your direct VR were to ever fail. So the next step is to open the VorpX settings optimizer. There's a new feature in VorpX that should theoretically not require this step, but we'll go ahead and do it anyways. The reason why I want to do this step is we're going to have some pretty decent fallback values should our direct VR ever fail. So the values you want to put in here is obviously you want to leave the resolution and all those config changes option checked, and you also want to put a field of view value of 125. So you're going to type 125 in that box and leave the resolution default, hit optimize settings, and that will be applied to your Fallout 4 configuration file. Alright, so now it's time to go ahead and break open the Fallout 4 configuration file itself. We're going to have a couple of manual changes to make in order for this to work reliably. So I'm going to have you locate your Fallout 4 prefs.ini file. I'm going to show on the screen right now the typical path to that file. Go ahead and open it, and we're going to have a couple of things to look at. The first thing you want to take a look at is the flags for the windowed mode. We want first off the game running on windowed mode, but we also want that window to be topmost. We don't want it to maximize, and we do not want it to be full screen. So if you look at the flags right there, the ones I want are at 1, and the ones I don't want are at 0. Do exactly what you have on the screen there. And as for the resolution, you don't necessarily have to put what I have there, because you have 3 options, and those options are really based on the strength of your GPU. The resolution adjustment is the best way to speed up the performance of the game if you're not getting what you need. So for something like a 970 or below, I would recommend running at the default of 1280 by 1024. However, there's a catch here. You're going to have to enter that resolution manually as 1279 by 1023 and not 1280 by 1024. If you have a GPU that's somewhere in the middle, say a 980, then you can up to the midway resolution, which is 1368 by 1080, but again, you have to enter 1367 by 1079. Now, if you have something like a high-end GPU, a 980 Ti, a 1070, a 1080, then you can go all the way to the 3rd resolution bracket, which is the highest for now, and that would be 1600 by 1200. Now, again, you have to enter it manually, and you have to enter 1599 by 1199. Why the hell are we entering odd resolution numbers instead of the default even ones? Well, there's a bug with Fallout 4 and VorpX that makes it so that if you use even numbers on your resolution, you will not see the lockpick screen. You're gonna get the blurry vision and absolutely no interface to do your lockpicking. So you wanna make sure to enter the resolutions like this with the odd numbers. So that's it for the configuration file. A little higher up, I have my S anti-aliasing flag there that you can take a look at. Mine is empty because I'm using the third resolution bracket. If you're using 1280 by 1024, or actually 1279 by 1023 in this case, you may want the FXAA to be on in there. We actually took a look at that in the first step. So if you're planning on using 1280 by 1024, do pick FXAA in the first step with the Fallout 4 launcher options. Now we are nearly done, but I will elaborate here because there's a couple of extra things in my setup. First off, the mods. There is depth of field in Fallout 4, and if you force it to turn off via the INI file, you will have graphical issues with the game. For instance, you will see as clear as day and nice crisp air while you are under murky water, which makes no sense. You don't want that. So you kind of have to leave the DOF at its lowest setting, but I use a mod to properly remove the unwanted depth of field while preserving the wanted depth of field effects, such as the underwater effect. So the mod is called DOF Removal. It's going to be linked in the description. And that one just makes sure that when I bring up the Pip-Boy, the background doesn't go blurry, and of course that there is no actual depth of field effect in the horizon, which I find damages the image detail in VR. It really doesn't do it any favors. The second mod I use, this is from back in the day where DirectVR did not exist. Back in the day. What would happen is I always take precautions to make sure that my view pitch remains level. Meaning if I look down in the game, I'm looking down in real life. I'm not like looking forward while my in-game character is looking straight up. I really hate it when that happens, and I put a lot of effort into having a really matched pitch. That being said, there's a recoil effect in Fallout 4 that pushes your mouse upward when you shoot, and it makes it really difficult to keep a level pitch in VR. So I installed that mod in order to block the recoil from occurring and get a level pitch. I still recommend it in case your DirectVR fails, because here's the catch. DirectVR will be able to replace that. It will be able to do the job in place of no recoil. But having the no recoil mod may help you in the case DirectVR decides to one day fail for some reason. Which can happen. I've had situations, weird ones that I'll go over when I do the in-game setup. So that's it for the mods. The last thing I want to mention is the fact that I've done quite a lot of work on my INI files. It would require almost an hour video just to go over every freaking little thing I did. Very generally, there's 3 levels of detail in the structures in this game. 0, 1, and 2. 2 is super far, 0 is super close, and 1 is somewhere in between. I adjusted the 1. I adjusted the middle level of detail a lot. First off, I think I expanded it, and the second thing I reduced it. Because the problem with the game is it's wasting a lot of effort rendering high-res, distant scenery that you're not gonna even fucking notice as high-res because it's too far even for the screen. So I'm not even talking like just VR. Even on the screen, you wouldn't notice the difference. So I made a lot of tweaks to that middle level of detail without touching the others, and I made very little noticeable changes, visually speaking, that affected the performance a lot. So I invite you to do some work on that yourselves if you're having performance issues. Take a look at the Fallout 4 INI guide from the S.T.E.P project wiki. It's going to be linked in the description. It's been incredibly helpful to know what every damn flag does because it is not obvious. So that's it, folks. It's time to go ahead, start your headset, whether it's Oculus or the Vive, launch the game, and head into the virtual world of Fallout 4. I'll see you there for the in-game settings. Alright, so I may have lied a little when I said I would do this from the angle of someone who's just freshly installed the game, because I am quite deep in the game at this point. Well, let's just imagine that I'm inside the house at the very beginning, where you're sort of left to your own device. The doorbell may ring, the baby may cry, but you are free to ignore this, stand in a spot, go ahead and open your VorpX settings HUD. Now the first thing you want to do in here is move to the Direct VR settings category and go ahead and run a Direct VR scan. Now, you don't want to touch your mouse while this is going, and I will have a problem to show you that we will then troubleshoot together. So you're going to see the field of view scan here fail. That's going to be the problem we're going to troubleshoot. The position will succeed. And voila, we have our whole thing done. Now, we're about to get a red message here coming up saying the FOV scan failed, and this is because I did not get to update my profile because the VorpX cloud was down at the time I tried. Still is, pretty sure. I mean, I don't want to check every 15 damn minutes. So, what do you do if your FOV is messed up or not scanning right? What do you do? Well, for starters, I gave you a value in the VorpX settings optimizer that should work fine not only with the HTC VIVE but also with the Oculus Rift. But there's an extra trick. If you feel it's wrong, here's what I recommend doing. I'm using the Oculus Rift right now, but I'm gonna have a few notes to give you about that, but just focus on using the Oculus Rift, okay? I'm gonna bring up with the tilde key, I'm going to bring up the game console, and I'm going to write FOV 125, 125. I'm going to press enter. And then I'm going to hit the tilde key again, and voila, everything should be fine now. I'm going to bring up my Pip-Boy. It's not going to be all messed up. I'll be able to read it. It's also not going to be ginormous to the point where you only see 3 pixels of it. So that will be resolved. And if you are using the HTC VIVE, what you want to do is you want to go into image settings. With the HTC VIVE, you're going to put 0.95 here, and with the Oculus Rift, you're going to put 0.9, not 0.95. Now, why do I have 0.95 now? I will elaborate on that, but before, let's go and take a look at the last setting I want you guys to take a look at. You go back to main settings, and you're probably going to find, by default, 3D reconstruction on Z normal, if I'm not mistaken. You want to change that to geometry. You want to put separation strength at 0.7. This will give you a realistic impression of the size of the geometry in the world. Everything is not going to look too small nor too large. That's about it over here. You just want to check that the 3D is set up properly. Now, considering your FOV scanned properly and you were able to update your profile, you're probably already done. You are now set to play Fallout 4 in virtual reality. So, it took a little bit of time, but I felt that the voiceover mode allowed me to give a little more detail without wasting time. So, it was long, but this time I was able to toss in a little bit more information about the steps. Save reloaded. Before we get on this journey, I do have a few notes to make. You might be noticing that I'm wearing the Oculus Rift CV1. I did a few tests while creating this tutorial. I ran the HTC VIVE with SteamVR, I ran the Oculus Rift with their runtimes, but I also ran the Oculus Rift with SteamVR. There's 2 reasons I did that. First off, I have no means of getting a nice crisp image raw VR mirror of anything that runs through the Oculus Rift runtimes. Only SteamVR can do that. And get something, but I have to unwarp it, and it's a lot of work. It's much easier to get something nice and crisp, and it just looks much better. The 2D mirror image that I can use, that looks pretty nice, for the Oculus Rift, would not have been able to show you this little thing over here, which I kind of needed in the tutorial. Now, I wanted to do this part with the Oculus Rift because I want to show you the mix of headsets right now and the fact that we've reached a sort of streamlined solution across the board. You can just swap headsets as you go. It's all working the same way, right? So I was kind of proving a point right there, and I could not do it with the Oculus runtimes. Now, I do have to make a note. Matter of preference, if it were of me, I would have actually run through the Oculus Rift runtimes, mostly because the performance is much better. It's even better running the Oculus Rift with the Oculus runtimes through VorpX. That solution is actually better than the HTC VIVE with SteamVR and VorpX. The performance in the game was notably better. So take it for what it is. That is an advantage the Rift seems to have right now that I noticed very clearly today, having a very hard to render city next to me. So I needed to mention that right now I am actually running the Oculus Rift, not through their runtimes, but passing through their runtimes is right now SteamVR. So it is not direct through the Oculus runtime. I will be playing the remainder of this part with the Oculus Rift CV1, and I want to explain why I'm doing that. Because lately, I've been doing a lot of stuff with the Oculus Rift CV1. Some of it's been recorded. For instance, I've played about 9 hours of Ark on Eincro's server using this headset. About 9 hours over 3 separate sessions. And I did mention this in the Project Cars segment of my 2016 debrief, but I didn't elaborate on it, and I said I would come back to it, and I keep forgetting to do so. I have beef with the Oculus Rift. I have quite a few beefs, but the major beef was comfort. Limited comfort, especially over long periods of time. The stock face foam tends to make it feel like you're getting a freaking red-hot poker in the middle of your forehead, applied with a lot of pressure. After only 1 hour of gameplay, in my case, it gets unbelievably uncomfortable. I've always limited my playtime with the Oculus Rift CV1. In fact, when I play Ark with Eincro, I'd use the Oculus Rift DK2 instead to resolve that issue and be able to play over 2 hours. So, enter VR cover. I have purchased a VR cover kit, not the fabric that you put over the stock face foam, rather the one that comes with the replacement plastic bracket. So you're basically taking off the original face foam assembly in its entirety and you replace it with this one. This plastic bracket has a Velcro on it that allows you to swap the custom face foams that are also made by VR cover. So I got myself a kit with the velour face foams. I've taken a liking into the thin velour face foam, and today for the first time I'm trying out the thin leather face foam. I got a little complaint about the thick face foams. They tend to push the headset away from your face a little too much to the point where your eyes don't line up with the lenses correctly anymore, even though you adjust it. So I found that a bit of a disadvantage. But aside from that, to tell you honestly, like I said, I had 9 hours of gameplay in Ark. I'm recording most of it. I'm planning on doing a highlight video of that. And on all 3 occasions, I forgot to take the 5 minutes it would have taken to mention the fact that the VR cover is greatly improving the gameplay experience with the Oculus Rift CV1. And the reason why is just because I kept forgetting about the headset. I'm playing for 3 hours non-stop and I completely forget the fact that I'm wearing the Oculus Rift CV1. This is what you want out of a headset. You want to be able to completely let go of the hardware and just escape into the game. And that's what VR cover has made possible with the Oculus Rift CV1. Now, does that completely excuse the Oculus Rift? Only in part, but not in entirety. I don't think it's a very good thing to have to spend $50, $70 in order to resolve a problem with the stock product. That just, it doesn't make any sense to me. However, that being said, I'm extremely satisfied with this VR cover kit, and it will increase my playtime with the Oculus Rift CV1 drastically. In fact, it already has. And today I wanted to demonstrate that by using the headset in this part of the Fallout 4 Let's Play series, and you might actually end up seeing it more often from here on, believe it or not. So that's it. It had to be brought up, and I figured Fallout 4 would be a great place to do it, because I always take the time in the beginning, and I'm not really immediately jumping into the game, so I would have time to talk about it before I forget about the headset. So I'm gonna check out this terminal here. Oh, weird thing. Positional there. Went a bit through the terminal. Where's RIP? I want to see status. Status online? Status online. The defense system must be online, but let's do it. This is what sucks. I could have actually come here and disabled it instead of fucking got my ass kicked and wasted 3/4 of my fucking ammo on it. God damn it. Okay. What is it gonna say if I do this? I'll let it shut down. I guess I'm gonna see activate now. Please exercise caution next to turrets. Yeah, there's no more turret, dude. Spotlight. Okay. On a day. I know they work, because right last time we saw sundown here. There was spotlights. Spotlights shutting down. Okay, hopefully it's happened now. Let's press tab. Okay, there we go. Alright, thought there would have been a bit of story there, but no, it looks like that could have been my solution to getting rid of that stupid fucking turret, rather than waste my ammo. Okay, you may notice not just that during the part where I was doing the tutorial with the voiceover in the background, you were looking at gameplay around this area, where I actually went down there, faced a couple of Merculurks, and went to clear more raiders. And this is because I figured it'd probably be an advantage for me to go ahead and preemptively clear as much shore as possible so that I have less adversity when I come back and can focus a little more on exploring all over the place. Whereas right now I want to sort of beeline towards my objective. Another thing I wanted to add is that the end of last part, I was not here at all. I was across this bridge and I'd already defeated the guys that are waiting for me over there. And I was at hands with Yao Gui, or if I'm going to read his last name in French, Gay, because yo gay. And I don't think it was a good idea in retrospect. I wanted to backtrack and start fresh, so start from this end and try to do this section again. Focus more on getting straight to the objective right now. I think it's really important that I deviate less, and that maybe, like I did right there with the raiders, prep the area for myself, but don't give myself too much trouble. Alright, save reloaded. Once more to make sure minimum amount of time is wasted. And here we go, on our journey. So now I got a bit more of the shore cleared out. I'll take a gun that I will prefer for what's coming ahead. I think I've been successful the first time around, so let's go ahead and use it. And how much ammo does it say I have? 47 for it. I haven't been using this one enough, so let's go ahead and give it some stick time. That's it. It'll be so damn long to start this part. Better off reloading this. Check for these fucking roads. What are these fuckers? Damn. Oh, what? Nice. Oh, god damn it, come on. Yes. Okay, there's another one. Just to be sure. Might be a bit of a waste, but I can't see my health meter. I will reload. There's another guy up there, and he's fucking way up there. He's fucking annoying too. Crazy. Fuck. I can't see him. This is fucking annoying. These guys are super way up high. There's a bridge over there. Is he in a tower of some sort? Did he fall off? I just heard a guy die. And that was a guy fucking dying. What the fuck happened there? Did he blow himself up trying to throw something at me? Ooh. This shit to get. No, I'm good on that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for returning the balance. I remember this had gone better the first time around. I hate it when you do something over and you don't do it as well the first time you went through it. Okay though. Where the fuck are you? And where the fuck did you go? More importantly, is the question. And I know I have guys down there to check out as well. Let's go ahead and do that. So the downside of using SteamVR, and I'm noticing it right now, with the Rift, is that because you're going through two sort of layers of runtimes, you're obviously not getting not even as good a performance as you would with the Vive. This is probably a least desirable performance. I do it because I want to record the video this way, so I could have had the in-game settings. And also, it looks much better than having to capture an unwarped after. I still have no fucking clue what happened to that guy. And now I see really clear from here. And the fog is rolling out right now. I see the little indicator. Our friends. Try to sneak him if I can. Oh shit. Holy shit. Six. Oh, nice. Oh, these guys are big and they're confident, aren't they? What?
Go ahead and hide, little leader. I can smell you out there. Little filthy. Who's there? Huh? What's that? Time to die.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Nice. Good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice! Oh, come on! You're dead, you! Get the fuck out of the way. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Bring it!
Come on, fucking piece of shit. Fucking hate places you get stuck in games. Jesus Christ. Nice! Holy shit, I hope those stim packs here, because I used up a lot. Oh, is that new? That could actually be new. Part of the update that fucked the rest of this shit up. Oh, there's so much shit over here. Good. Okay, but one thing I'm gonna do. This might be a risk, but this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get out of this so I don't waste power. And the next thing I'm gonna do. Wait a minute, where is it? There's. Oh, there it is. Oh, fucking weird. Did it make me go through the... I think it made me go through the wall. That was a bit disorientating. Okay. Yeah, I want to pick up some ammo, and I don't want to waste power. But, of course, if I'm going to do that, I'm not going to be a stupid idiot. I'm going to go nuts. Oh, man. This is like a jackpot of heaven for ammo. Wait. Oh, yeah! Woo! Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, man. Empty blood sack. Fuck empty blood sacks. You. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. And these guys. Whoa. What's that? Yes. That was. These guys fucking first two were tough enough, but that, wow. The big guy there was really hard. I don't think I could have done anything with a gun. It would have taken forever. This with the explosives, but every time I fucking come here, there's probably a thing of using mouse and keyboard with VR, but Alt is a weird key because you'll tend to hit space. Come here, I hit space and it worsens everything because on top of not launching when I want to launch, it gets me stuck here, and then I fucking launch again and I can't run away. But yeah, that's a bit of a waste of stim packs. I picked up what these guys had. Shit, man, I went the long way around to avoid these guys and fucking walked into a pack of them. Let's not forget to pick up the power suit before we go. I'll have a little surprise if I go into a fight not realizing I'm not using my fucking power suit. Yes! I don't know what that's for, but I think it's rare as fuck. Keep going through this diner. Can you just have more of these disgusting blood sacks full of goody goodness? Maybe not. Maybe up there, but there's build stuff over here. That'd be cool. I guess the settlement builder must be fun here. This is one of these times where you look down and the LOD is not all fucked while you're inside a structure. It's actually really good. That looks real, man. It's a real fucking street. Ooh, look at this. Oh, it's secrety. See, you put something of value in this. Oh, no. You give me a route to something even more secrety. Why not? Ooh. This is interesting. I think I got out of the power suit. Save some power. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh. Whoa. Now you're taking me too far, game. Where are you? No. My direction is that. So I'm gonna be coming back. I'll remember it. What happened to you? Oh, he fell. Poor guy. He fell down. You can blame your programmers, it's not my fault. Alright, cool. So. Oh, bottle cap. Forget the bottle caps. There are 2 sacks there. I think we did check them out. I'm surprised there was a bottle cap left there. Okay. Get a move on. There was a lot of good stuff here. Found something? Oh. Did I forget this? Ooh, thank you, dog. Yeah, and I just realized, fuck, I forgot to recall that. At some point, I'm like, maybe I'll take less damage. Just go ahead and take Psycho. My friend from Montreal actually recommended me that trick. Oh, what? Yes! Tibia. Yep. Yes! You. Yes. Yes. My favorite gun has ammo now. How much ammo does it have? We'll find out. My favorite fucking gun. What the fuck is wrong with the number? Fix yourself, game. Thank you. I love that. Perfect. To the objective. jeez, man. That objective, they should have been more clear of how, like, it really, like, help yourself to it whenever you feel, but maybe I shouldn't. Whoa, I'm already here. Holy shit, I've done so much distance. Where am I? Let's see where am I? God, damn it. Shit, okay, I have to turn right. Let's go across 2 streets and then I'll turn. Finding Radio City. What? Bullshit. I haven't had one go this well in a while. Ooh, yes, 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 I need those. My friend made a joke. The same friend who recommended that I try Psycho at some point. It was like, if you ever meet a dude who makes armor by just breaking down pencils one by one, you probably don't want to fuck with this person, ever, in any circumstance. What the fuck? Oh, I wanted ammo. Give me ammo, bitch. We need business material. Oh, shit. Well, so far, I like what I've been doing, so let's save it. What the fuck did I just pick up? Missile? How about a fusion core? That'd be nice. I'd be a little bit less worried about fucking beelining to my destination. You know what? I'll do it now. I don't like the motion of turning left here. Whoa. Okay. Welcome to Boston. Are you someone who's sitting there, all chill? Even though this play has been one of the most violent so far, I'm gonna assume she's a friend. Are you friendly? Dog's not attacking you. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Please, do you have any Radaway? I think I may be dying.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. You just saved my life.
Huh. I just turned left. There's gonna be a big street coming up. I have to be careful. That big street could be one hell of a fucking danger. Oh shit, it's actually walled off. They're fighting Yao Boy. I might have done this correctly. These idiots are fighting Yao Boy for me. I remember that last time. You let him go, and he comes back after a while with less health. He's gotten in a few scruffs with... This is gonna be super mutants here somewhere. Thank you, VR. Well, one thing that sucks is that it doesn't happen when I'm using the Oculus runtimes. It's so sensitive through SteamVR that I do lose my tracking here and there. But I love VR for this shit. I don't like when they give you a scary environment and like with the mouse and the screen, it feels like you're locked to where you're going to act. Whereas having the ability to use your head's quick reflex to turn and see if you're in danger is just actually comforting when you're playing video games. Don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't. Easy. Right, it might be. Oh, I didn't say anything. We will try this. We will try this. This place is like fucking teeming with life. I guess you did. Shit. Fuck. Hoping I can make a bit of distance without getting intercepted again. Though it looks like I might be able to. Hopefully. There's danger here. I see. The robot. Can I?
Welcome, Patriot, to Boston Common, the start of the Freedom Trail. Feast your ears and learn more about the historic Freedom Trail, and learn the history of Boston Common.
I'm not gonna do that. Please.
Never mind.
Enjoy historic Boston.
I was wondering if I could have him tag along and take shots for me. Okay, let's move it. This guy. Oh no, I actually picked up. I'll make sure he doesn't have like a key or something. I'm way safer over here. At least I feel like that so far. Even the medic center. Where's the other one? Saw the gunfire this time. This fucking run toggle, I need a mod for that. Oh, fuck! Right under my gun. Oh! Fuck, that's the guy who was missing. Yes, thank you. I am profiting on ammo, I think, at this point. Okay, and then the rest is all apparent. Is that a mannequin? You never know if it's a fucking mannequin in Fallout 4 or an actual person. You'll see everywhere you go. Earlier, it really took me by surprise, even worse. Because I'm approaching a medical center. I'm figuring the dog's barking and everything. I'm figuring that they're introducing me to this place, right? Nuh-uh. More people that want to kill me. So that's a leftover of a Raider's gun right there, I guess. What the cocktail? Fuck. Why two knuckles? Why did you have two knuckles? Are knuckles disposable? I've been told that the knuckles were really powerful in this game, but I don't know. So far, I've been told a lot of melee weapons are pretty powerful. They are. So I went with knives. I figure, intuitively speaking, they're maybe more effective. So I'm gonna stay out of the way here. Only M. Oh, you got me. Where are you shooting from? Fuck, I hate the high up enemies. Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, I saw you, now you hide, eh? Fucking piece of shit. Come on. Hey, when you know where they are. I panicked too much. I panicked. A lot of my mistakes are due to just fucking freezing. That I saw. Where are you fucking shooting from? Can't see fucking. Oh, there we go. Come on! Yeah! Please. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ, can I get up there? I almost got him. Time. Now where's the other guy? There's multiple of them. Right now I think my angle is safe because he's in there. Yep. God damn. There's a pile of sandbags there. This at? We are crossing over the road I'm looking down at is the other side, and that's where the highway is. Do I want to board that thing? Well, we're gonna start by doing this. There's something I want to see here. Right now, this is not, oh shit, this is gonna be long to edit, but no, not terrible. The only way, see how long I've been playing now. Because I typically, I don't have the SteamVR bug happening anymore, so I play indefinitely now. I lose track of time, and then I end up with a fucking monster to edit. I almost feel more free without the power armor. They did that right. More powerful with the power armor? Not as free. So I killed the guy in this bus. All that ammo is really useful. Shitty gun, but just... I think I mentioned this earlier. I like how it repels the enemy a little bit. So we had the guy up there. I don't know if I can actually even get up there. This fucking guy is so annoying. And the guys are high up. Wait, I don't get spotted here. I want to go down here. See what we got here. Oh, fuck. Get out of there. Right, it's just facing in that direction, I think. That's where it's scanning. So that would have been my welcoming party if I tried to go through that in order to access what I'm trying to access. So, I'll be going through here. I'm probably capable of jumping or just walking through all that. Okay, let's do it, dog. Do it before we go and swap into a new fusion core. What stuns me here? Man, the massive amount of things in this game is just beyond comprehension. For yet another part, I will not reach the objective, whereas before when there was an objective, it was rather quick, even for the longer walks. They weren't that long. I'm thinking if I go up on that bridge, it's going to be a handful. So, try to see where I'm going from the shore. Walk into anything. Walking into this. Ah, the game is looking great today. Look at that. This is the big highway that I see on the map. Ducks. It's agitated. Smooth. Relaxing. The game's the world's most relaxing toned ASMR ever. See, right now you might see what I'm doing here. Trying to push forward a little bit. And press ahead a little bit. That was some good sound. There was something that bumped against the metal. Right. Oh shit, that's another fucking town. I like it in here because it feels safe. There appears to be checkpoint terminal. Let's do some reading. Let's hope that we don't get interrupted during our reading experience. Sorry about that, dead body. Current orders, log entries, database network. Department of the Army, Echo Company, 104th Infantry Regiment. Memorandum for record. Subject, search and seizure procedure. Effective 1st August 2077, all vehicles traveling through designated checkpoints must submit to a full stop and inspection. Inspections may include the stripping and deconstruction of suspicious vehicles. Citizens are to wait inside the designated areas during inspection, avoiding communication at all times. At no time will they be allowed to tamper with the vehicle until an inspection has ended. Magazines and other approved periodicals may be made available during the waiting period. A civilian may leave once the inspection is passed. Should an inspection result in an inoperable vehicle, the vehicle and or all parts will be shipped to the civilians within 10 to 15 business days. Soldiers are instructed to refer to the civilians to a list of taxi services available in your area. Upon the detection of any contraband as listed on the field manual, please contact military police immediately and detain vehicle's passengers until arrival. Means of detainment are subject to the discretion of the highest ranking officer on site. Okay. Ooh, cool. Jones family. 5 September 2077. Jones, Philip, and Sarah. Cleared without incident. Note: at subject ex-military U.S. Marine cooperation noted. Search yielded nothing of note. Personal luggage and one musical instrument, trombone. Contents of vehicle match the subject of story. Donald Bosinski. Cleared without incident. Subject reported as church pastor. Attire matched story. Inspector found no need for further interrogation. Subject was cleared. What? You've been had. The guy just smuggled crack across the border. Or cycle. Deering, Keith, and Kennedy Cullen cleared with minor incident. Trunk of vehicle contained miscellaneous camera equipment and general tools. Subject briefly detained for questions. Produced all proper permits for filming within city limits. Incident filed with HQ. Subject allowed passage. Wu family. Wu Michael and Jennifer, wife, son, detained. Subject displayed suspicious behavior resulting in a full inspection, including dismantling the vehicle despite a lack of contraband and a full apology from the inspection lead. The subjects began acting aggressively, including yelling at soldiers in a foreign language, most likely Chinese. Subjects were detained and military police was contacted in accordance with the field map. This is fun. Can I? Oh. Thought I could have turned it on. That was interesting. That was interesting. Let's do a little check on... Oh my god, I'm about to load a new core. Help. Okay, now we connect through land, so we need to take a sharp left and just fucking go. Go. Carry this fucking huge ass piece of equipment with me. Just want to make sure that I haven't deviated. Holy shit. I guess there's gonna be some nasty fuckers. So much city to see in this game. I was just... My brain has a hard time gathering. Oh. Talk about forgetting to take your fucking stim packs. I save my game and I see that shit. Yeah, you're sure. The tracking lose while I have Deathclaw in my view. I'm out of here? I'm sure all of you have really nice propositions for me, but I'm out of here. All I want to do is get to some castle they said would be my objective. Help! What's going on? What's with the Deathclaws? There is a Deathclaw fighting an individual over there. Poor gentleman. Getting owned. Be careful here. Trying to be very careful. All I want to do is see where I'm at right now. Oh, shit. Straight line for where I want to go. Let's see if I can't dodge this. Open the gate here. I know that my parachute, and that I could probably try him. I even have some ammo for the minigun. I want to fucking keep it for the grand battle. And it looks like it's a straight line in front of me. And maybe here, people. And maybe here. They said it was a castle. That looks like a castle. I'm gonna save this. This looks so fucking dangerous. What I just went through, I'm surprised nothing saw me. That was borderline. Huh. Anything I can take from your wonderful course? Oh, here comes a beautiful storm. Well, why am I getting rads while I'm in my fucking suit? I'm sure that at this point. Oh, is this I see my indicator indicating doing what it's supposed to. The dog is not reacting to this guy. This better not be some fucking bullshit. You better be a friendly. Because I'm approaching you as if you were a friendly.
Hey there.
Pardon me, sir. Parker Quinn. I just wanted to say it's a good thing you came by my car. Okay then. Fuck you very much.
What? Did you say fuck you very
I
much?
knew you'd be back. You want that charge card now?
I need to think about it.
Come on, seriously? What's there to think about? I have it, you want it, so let's do it. Look, take some time. No pressure, alright? I'll be here. Retard.
What did he say he wanted to sell me? Fucking Boston accent? I haven't seen one of these storms in a while. Okay, again, I'm gonna do this a lot here. Much more than I characteristically do. I do not want to waste too much time. Made it past the really dangerous center here. Getting radio signals. This is it.
Someone there?
Nope. Nope. I'm not here. Jesus fucking Christ. And where am I at now? I was completely deviated from objective.
What? Ah, get it! Oh!
Oh God!
No! Stupid! No!
Oh God!
This is
Fucking time. Wow, it's got a bit of everything for me today. Shit play and good play. Panic. Steady. Really got everything from me today. That was not my easiest playthrough so far. Tell you honestly. This shit. No, I'm gonna opt and elect to open this gate. No. Can I hang out back here? Oh, looks like I can pass. Okay, I wanna fucking check again. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Little passage. Does look like. Correct. No death claw. No death claw. We got no death claw. We will not die. The claw of death is very good at causing death. Fusion core removed. Okay, I think it just swapped me. Almost there. There's a store here of some sort. Oh, no way. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, guys. That shit was fucked up. That was a really long fucking ride. I had to dodge. I had to, like, first off, I had to, like, kill 50 people. And I had to skip through half of the shit the game was proposing me. Then I had to kill super mutants, and then I had to fucking creep past death claws. Death claws, plural, too. What do you want to tell me?
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah, how the fuck did you guys make it?
Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Why do we need this place again?
The radio tower is the most important part, but with a bit of work, this place could be a really strong outpost. Know what I mean?
Definitely. For 600 years old, it's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back, people will know we mean business. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side, and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds good. We'll hold back and wait for them to come to us. Just don't get yourself trapped in there. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
Okay, I can see. Oh, those are the 3 that I need to follow. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to save the game. I'm so happy I've reached this place. And I will pause because I don't want the gunfire to start. This will be the end of the part. I've probably played for about an effective hour in the game, given the amount of times I died and everything. But what's my camcorder's time code? 2 hours? And I've been wearing the Oculus Rift CV1. And I had forgotten about the fact that I was wearing the Oculus Rift CV1. To me, might as well be the Vive or the Rift. No difference to me while I'm playing. So, that goes to show you, VR cover has really resolved the Oculus Rift enigma for me. Should be seeing much more stick time from that headset now on the channel compared to the rate at which I've been going before. So I'm glad to report that it's really, really good product, even though I say it doesn't completely forgive the fact that the Rift has pretty big issues. It's really hugely welcome to be able to finally use it, because it does have value of its own, and there are things I want to check out with it. And to this date, I didn't feel like I could fully do that, but now, finally. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you find it useful, and I hope you enjoyed this part, possibly the most violent one. And like I said earlier, I probably gave you everything today. My shit play, my good play, everything was there. I forget that I play without a crosshair, but still, it's something that I play as shit. So, there you go. Fallout 4, as real as it is. See you next time, folks. Thanks for watching.